Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and finally I got a hold of an Infinity Gorgos Squad for the Tohaa, and I really liked its little pilot figure dude here, and I really like the actual design of the model, and I know it's supposed to be super crappy in game, but I just don't care. I got it for a really cheap price, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna build this thing. Whether I ever get a chance to use it for its actual purpose, that's entirely debatable, but at the very least, I will have fun building and painting it, and that's what this hobby is all about after all. I'm not much of a power gamer. So, let's take a look. What do we got here? We've got the legs, and as always with Corvus Belli kits, you've got all kinds of little stuff you're going to have to double check to make sure, is it flash or is it actually part of the kit? Like all these little bumps all over the feet. I'm guessing those are actually intended to be there. We'll keep them on then. We got our nice big blade here. And for once, it's not a warped and bent mess. Thank goodness, because it's super thin. We've got... Okay, this must be the body, because those are contact points there for the legs. We have a two-part chest. I was thinking this is going to get cut off. Nope, it looks like it just lodges in there nice and neat. We do have a bunch of other goodies that need to get cut off the body there. Okay, we've got the gun. I should probably figure out what it's supposed to be carrying. I don't know, but I can read. And we have any other big parts? We have... Oh, what is this? It's not a 40 millimeter. Is it 50 or 60? I don't know. I'm going to guess 50. Looks like a 50. Yep. Like, here's my Azrael, and that's not a 40. It's got to be a 50. I'm going with a 50. And then you have a smaller base for the pilot dude. Pilot dude comes in his own baggie. Let's take a look at what's in there. Whee. So, I'm assuming that's a leg. Look like cricket legs. We've had an unprecedented amount of crickets deciding to make a nest in my garage, and they keep coming in. And, oh, maybe it's not a leg. Oh, okay, as I ramble about crickets coming in the house. That's his hand with the knife. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Boom. Of course, we're going to have to clip it off. We have the head. Thankfully, the horns are actually already attached, and I don't have to glue those because that would have been a super pain in the butt. Gun hand. Okay, pretty simple there. And then we have another baggie of parts. Things. Head with lots of flash. I'm assuming this is some kind of cord or plug for the gun. Boosters, maybe? They look like boosters. I'm going to guess this looks like leg armor. Shin armor, maybe. And then another coil, cord, wire, plug thing of some sort. Okay. Well, the actual suit itself doesn't look that complicated. And it certainly isn't as many parts as I had feared. That's doable. I mean, we built enough at this point. So we're going to get some clippers and a file and a knife and get this guy all put together, and we'll take a look at it. Yeah? All right, we got our Gorgos here as finished as far as I can tell. Correctly even, believe it or not. A couple of things I'm 100% not sure of. Well, first of all, are these weird skirt armor pieces that kind of just float and stick off the back. That seems to be where they go. I'm hoping I did that right. His left arm didn't want to really attach as close to the body as it probably should have. That didn't prove to be a problem for the wiring. However, his right arm, which fit nice and snug, doesn't actually connect all the way to the backpack. But that's nothing a little bit of green stuff can't fix. So we'll get that straightened out. His legs and waist, I feel, are really, really thin, considering the proportions of his upper body. His chest really branches out there. Obviously, there's probably a pilot sitting in there somewhere. Doesn't have the little arms like some of the other tags. I don't know. I'm assuming this is a tag. And then we have his little miniature counterpart. I really like this guy. This is probably my favorite of the... Oh, what are they called? I can't remember the race. Anyway, alien dudes from Infinity. I've got a couple other ones I'm going to have to finish painting up. Now, what's funny is Barzan, my brother, kept telling me, oh, this because it's really tiny. You're going to be really disappointed. But, you know, grabbing a couple of his other tag models, I mean, yeah, it's about the size of the Gecko. It's a little bit bigger, but, you know, height-wise, his Raicho's right up there with it. I mean, it may not have as much base presence, and the body doesn't have as much mass as something like this, but I feel like it's a pretty decent kit, and I managed to get it for under 30 bucks, so by Infinity prices, that's pretty stinking cheap. I'm happy, and this honestly is one of those models that I've really wanted for some time, and I just never had an excuse to get it, but I finally did. And now I'm going to have to find an excuse to actually use it in a game. So more than likely, it's going to end up in some kind of a post-apocalyptic game, whether it's as a rogue AI or just as a suit of heavy combat armor, or who knows what, I don't know. It always reminded me of something out of Rifts for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I have no explanation for you there. But I am happy to have it, and hopefully you will see it back here soon with some paint splattered all over it. With that said, this is High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.